There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. John Wall. He plays solid all night long, determined. And if you James Harden, this is how you go out facing elimination. You strive to be great. The shot might not have dropped, but you go out shooting the ball. You go out trying. You don't pack it in. Understand it wasn't just you, but you don't pack it in, bruh. John Wall and Bill played out of their minds today. And I'm going to tell you what they did to try to discourage Isaiah Thomas and the rest of the Boston Celtics, and it was costing them. They got really lucky tonight. They gambled way too much when they really didn't have to. Boston made mental mistakes down the stretch. But the only problem is the referees have let this game go. Whoever's the home team, they let that team be the most physical. And they get them all the breaks and the leeway. Now, here it is with John Wall. And what they wanted to do was have they bigs do aggressive traps on Isaiah Thomas when he forced him left and then double him and force him to throw the ball. That's what you want to do. But they gambled a lot on pick and rolls and got themselves off position on the switches. Defensively, they're not good. And especially on the road, they collapse when things are not going their way. They're undefeated at home, but you got to learn how to win on the road if you want to be a champion. These are the games you got to win. But for the first time in the playoffs, we had real excitement for the very first time in these NBA playoffs.
Off the minute.
This fourth quarter was on fire. This has by far been the best game of the NBA season. They did a good job of taking away the passing lane for Isaiah Thomas. There's nothing you can do about that. Here it is. This is a big shot. Okay, he hit that shot. They were up by, let me see. They were up by 5 with 1:34 to go. Here's where the biggest mistake of the game comes in at. And I want everybody to see this big mistake. It's 1:18 to go. You're up 5. Look how many timeouts they got. 3 timeouts. He's caught up on the pick and roll. He moves out. Isaiah Thomas is supposed to hit him right away. He doesn't. He goes into a spot where he can't see him. Now he's in a double. You can't see the person you're throwing to. He's finna get ready to close because he's seeing Isaiah Thomas is finna make a move to throw a bad pass. He overplays it because Isaiah Thomas ended up seeing him at the last minute and trying to change it. Isaiah Thomas should have called a timeout in this situation. It's 1:17 in the game. You have 3 timeouts. What are you saving them for? You're up 5. Call a timeout, reset the play. You have 16 seconds on the clock. But this is what I mean by pressure. This is when you're dealing with, this is an adverse situation. You have to know how to deal with an adverse situation. See, he threw it behind. There's the ball. Big play. Because now here comes a 3. You guys weren't set defensively. Now it's a 2-point game with 1:09 to go. Washington up 1. Bang. No good. You know, John Wall finna get crazy, finna get naked in Washington. That's what he do. But this series have had a gallon of emotions. I mean, 1 minute, everybody was like, man, Wall, man, you suck. Man, they just suck. Man, Wall was on the take, man. He played like crap. Next thing you know, John Wall can't be stopped, man. One game. Every game, it's going back and forth. Next game is going to be, man, John Wall, he sucked. He made a critical mistake. I mean, he's young. I know. I keep calling John Wall Paul Wall. And I know Paul Wall somewhere like, yeah. Yeah, right. I'm like, why do I keep using that? Paul Wall, Paul Wall. What's good, everybody? What the bigs was doing was stepping up, blocking the lanes. See, that's what you're supposed to do to make the court shorter for the opponent. When you make the court shorter, the basketball court shorter, they don't know where to go. I don't know who Frogger is. See, you can't let Bradley Beal and John Wall beat you for 70 points. It just can't happen. Because if they beat you for 70 points, you lost. That's too much firepower for Washington, who really have two main scorers, John Wall and Bill. So, you know that. You know it don't make no sense for anywhere else in the game for it to go in another direction. Oh, I thought it was a rapper or something. I remember Frog of the Game. I thought she was talking about a rapper or something. You know, I was trying to show her some, you know, I don't know. Trying to help her out with that poor joke. And there it is. Bang. The game was tied. They're up 2. This was a big shot. Now, you know the guy that's been killing you all game. Bill, John Wall. The 2 top scorers at the top of the key. Why they not? You know this guy need help. They should have started coming up right away. Why are y'all in the post? You don't need two guys in the post. The step up was too late. The game is tied with 14 seconds. And this was an amazing shot that was pure luck. Bank off the glass. They're up 2 with 7.7 seconds. This is a busted play. This play was supposed to go to Bill. See, Bill's going to fight off this little screen. Everybody knows it's going to Bill. Chinatown is lit right now. Tell them I said what's up. Now, you see, they got him boxed in. He starts to make a move. The inbound man panics and just gave it to John Wall. John Wall like, forget it. Get me the ball then. Bill got open. But by that time, it's too late. John Wall gets it. So now this is a busted play. What's happening downtown, LM? There it is. Boom. Sometimes your playmakers got to step up and make a play. That's how you do it, Paul George. You ain't got to make commercials doing it. You can do it in the game. Do it in the game. This is what separates the real from the fake. I don't do house parties no more, Paul. Where y'all at? 103rd? But it's crazy to me how people switch. They flip on John Wall game to game. Every game has been like that. The first 2 games, they was like, John Wall ain't ready. And I'm like, well, he got to understand. He got to learn quick how to deal with adverse situations. Him and Isaiah Thomas is in the same boat. Both of them are learning on the job how to deal with adverse situations. Now, they got screwed on the whistle in Boston in a couple of games. And Boston got screwed when they went to Washington. So we're going to see how the next game go. John Wall guaranteed a victory for Washington. That's something. He put a lot of pressure on Boston. Because ain't no pressure on them. They the favorites. Boston the favorites. Washington ain't supposed to really be beating them. But the Wizards are here, and they ready to play. But this is the first time the NBA had a game that went down to the wire and they did what they supposed to do. Look at the numbers. Then I tell you, whenever Bill and John Wall goes for 70, you in trouble. They scored what, 59? Moore's was 16, and that's really all they had. Sabrina who, LM? Sabrina Watson? Where she know me from? Look at that lineup. Look at the fast break points.
Now come to my city, wearing all black, talking about it's a funeral. We worked too hard for this. And all we asked for is a game 7, 50-50. And that's all we asked for. We grew up as an unbelievable fan. Man, without these guys, we wouldn't have won this game.
That's where all the great players make their name. You got to give it everything you got. That's, I guess, where legends are born. So we're excited. I'm excited. We couldn't take care of business tonight. An unbelievable shot by John Wall, but have Game 7 back in Boston in the Garden. I mean, if you would say that back in October, that we'd be in Game 7 in the second round, a lot of people probably wouldn't even believe that.
I think the NBA world wanted to see it. I think both teams wanted to see it. It's only right to get a game 7 after all that went on this season, and we just got to prepare for it.
What was the exact message that you delivered to the guys after that defeat?
Game 7 Monday.
Wow. We all know what everybody doing Monday. But I told y'all what changed the game. What did I say was going to change the game? It was an untimely mistake by Isaiah Thomas that cost them this game. Right now, they've been getting ready for Cleveland. But for those who just got here, let me show you the mistake by Isaiah Thomas. Here we go. The score is 87-82 with 1:18 left to play. Boston has 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts. You're up 5 with 1:18 to go. Now here it is, a pick and roll. He should have gotten the ball right there. Smart should have got the ball right here. He's got the trap. He dribbles 1 second too long, going backwards. He can't see where Smart is. Smart is where he's supposed to be. Now, here comes the slasher. His job was to bait him to throw the pass so he could rush to try to get a steal. They forced the aggressive double. You got 3 timeouts. 16 on the shot clock. Why are you not calling timeout right now, Isaiah Thomas? Time out. All you got to do is call a timeout right here. The defense was perfect. Nobody's complaining about the defense. You call a timeout. You got 3. You're up 5, and you got 16 on the clock. Reset your team instead of doing this. That's dumb. And it resorts into this. Bang. Now that's a major swing. Now it's a 2-point game with 1:09 to go. You've energized them. Dude, did you hear me say call a timeout? Or you not listening? You don't tell me about his height. Don't tell me he can't see. You call a timeout. He can't see, man. He's short. What do you want him to do? Call a timeout. You ain't too short to call a timeout. 3 timeouts. Now it's 1:09. You're up 2. You would have been up 5 with the ball. Just 5 seconds more on the clock. This is called adverse situations. Basketball situations, you got to know how to work the game and work the clock. You have to learn how to be smart. And sometimes you can't think. The game happens really fast. That's why the mentally strong can play this game. And they know what to do. That's why clutch players are so valuable. Because they know what to do in the time of disaster. LeBron knows abandon ship. That's all he knows. Get the ball to Kyrie and get out of the way. And that led to everything going down. Bradley played a beast of a game. Bad defensive decision by Boston. But what a back and forth game. On a broken play, bang, Isaiah Thomas era led to all of this happening. One mistake leads to all of this going down. With 7 seconds left, down 2, this play was supposed to go to Bill. He had the high hand. He was coming to get the ball. John Wall saw this thing wasn't going right. He sprinted towards the ball. Just give it to me. Now the play is busted. The play that was supposed to go to Bill, forget that. This is what primetime players do. This is what big-time players and leaders of the team do. They put the team on his back. He's saying, if we gonna lose, I know I'm finna shoot this ball last. The play is busted. Now it's playground basketball, 1-on-1. Me and you, buddy. Let's go. Bang. With the best defender on the team on you. He just pulled up on him. Said, I'm going for the win. That's how it goes, Harden. That's what it looked like, James Harden. That's what it looked like. That's how you do it. That's how you saying, I'm finna let the clip go out. If I'm going out, I'm going out letting it fly. Yes, he was. Bradley was on fire tonight. They needed that. Can't wait for Game 7. Well, Boston got Washington hot when they wore all black like they was going to a funeral. That got John Wall and them kind of hot. Of course, LeBron gonna be off for 2 weeks. The Eastern Conference Finals don't start till Wednesday. The Eastern Conference Finals don't start till Wednesday. They off a week and a half. Getting all kind of sleep. Washington came up. All right, you have a good night. We only gonna be on for like 2 more minutes anyway, Taekwon. Well, Boston is win and lose by the 3. That's how they play. Yeah, this is why I don't club downtown. I'm past that club life, but if I go out, it's to dinner. Take a girl, go to dinner, chill out, spend time with her, and give her her day, and I'm good. Dude, do you think I need you to find a white girl? Finding a white girl, that's nothing but walking outside. You kidding? You can find a white girl any time of the week. You forgot where I live? Now, time is running out. Y'all got about 30 more seconds. Any more questions you want to ask before we call it a night? Well, I got Washington. But the league, I think they got Boston. So that's how you have it. Now, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be uploading some videos to the movie channel. I saw a lot of movies, so hold on. Okay. I'm still here, and for some stupid reason my phone started acting up. This is kind of crazy. They telling me I can't go nowhere, huh? It's crazy phone, man. Yep, it's called Screen Fiend. 2 words. I got 2 videos up. And that's just for the movies and stuff. It's called Screen Fiend. And my King Arthur, and I got the Gardens of the Galaxy. I'm gonna have a lot more going up tomorrow. I'm out.